Hey, hello everyone.
Hello,
Happy Friday. Happy Friday.
happy Friday.
I hope everybody's feeling good.
Yes, most certainly.
Yes.
How's your week been? How's your week been? Most
We have a
certainly.
special occasion today.
How's your week?
Occasion today.
We do. How's your week?
Occasion today.
Oh, wait. We do. How's your week? For user errors and technical difficulties, right? Okay, we're live. And let's start out our live for real because we've been trying to be here, right? And we were not here.
Okay.
But now we're here for real, for real. So, hello if you're here, anybody. And we will start singing happy birthday again for real
Yes,
this time. So,
today is Tiffany's birthday, granddaughter's birthday. So it's a big
yeah,
occasion. She just turned 1 year old.
yes, I feel like I already told that because we jump started and then if so yes, it is my grandbaby Poppy's birthday.
So let's sing happy birthday.
We're gonna sing happy
You
birthday.
can sing along if you want. Well, we're going
Sing
to sing it.
along, lady. Happy birthday
Birthday
to
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Poppy.
Poppy.
Happy birthday to you.
You
Yay, she turned
and
1 today.
many
Poppy, yay, 1.
more.
A good little munchkin. She's just a little munchkin. She's so pretty. She's so cute. Oh my goodness, she's gonna be a little. She already is a little diva. Yes, she
Oh,
is.
she is a little
She
diva
is a little diva, and I love her so much.
for sure.
I
Hey,
just get a kick
ladies.
out of her.
I know. Hey, Joni. Hey, Dawn. How are you,
Hey
ladies?
everyone. Hi Dawn. Hi Johnny. How you
Yeah.
doing tonight?
Happy birthday, grandbaby.
So I was gonna say about Poppy is that every time I look at the pictures, the different pictures of her, she has Cora's eyes. She has her father's facial features. So it's kind of funny because, like, one picture I'll look at her, I see all of Coral. The next picture I look at her, I see all of her daddy. And it goes back and forth, back and forth. It's
I
so,
know.
yeah, I love it.
Today, I know it's so cute. Today, when they picked me up and I got in the car, I I looked at her and I'm like, man, you are looking like your dad today, like a lot. You look like dad.
Right? His facial expressions, but she definitely, definitely for sure, she has Coral's eyes.
Yeah, eye shape.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
whole thing, the whole thing.
yes.
Her whole eyes. Big,
I
big
know.
eyes of wonder. I love them.
I know.
I
I,
love them.
I know. Well, you always want what you can't have.
Exactly.
Oh, Dawn, honey, I'm sorry you're in a lot of pain, sweetheart. Let's send Dawn some good vibes.
What happened, Dawn?
Is it what
Is it
happened?
is it weather related or is it just the accident itself?
Or yeah, a day in the life? Weather? Did you do anything extra? Um, she's giving you compliments. I love that. I love that.
Aw, thank you.
She went targeting. Mm. Target
Oh.
time.
Your
Target.
arms must be really, ooh.
No, like I'm thinking she's meaning she went to Target.
Oh, I thought you meant she went targeting.
Shooting Target.
Aw.
If you did, Dawn, get him, girl, get him. Even if you went to Target, get him, girl, get him.
Yeah, that's true.
Target,
Especially if there's a good sale going on, forget about it. Like,
Target. Any big grocery store can be overwhelming.
everybody's pushing and probing. Oh.
I don't know what grocery store you go to, Doreen, but I should be being pushed and prodded a little bit more at least.
Well, these people down here, they are very greedy people. What can I tell you? They want to get it before it's gone. They don't want you to be the last one to have it.
Yeah.
So what's everybody been up to this week, throughout the whole week? What have anybody done? Anything special?
John says that the weapons are targeting her hand. And that's why.
Is targeting her what?
Hand. It
Uh,
needs to clarify. Because we were both off base. Jenny says, you're all three beautiful. Jenny, you're beautiful too.
yes, and thank you.
And I talked to Joe. I want
You're a little hotty-totty yourself. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know it, right? I tell her that all
Yes.
the time. Like, I'm like, what? You know, she gets a little creepers.
You know,
The
beauty
whole
doesn't come in a size 0. Beauty doesn't come in a size 5. Beauty comes in within. Within.
listen, it comes in this size.
That's right. That's right.
I'm saying
That's right.
this is the size of a hot body. Although, you know, I keep getting different marks.
This is a size me. That's what this is. It's a size me. And
That's
this size is the right size for me. This is the beautiful. This is beautiful within its own size.
Yes, it is.
We all have our own size and we all have our own beauty. And we're all beautiful. All of us.
We are. Yeah. We are beautiful. Her whole body and
What your babies. What your babies.
Jenny loves us all. Thanks, guys. Thanks. It's nice to have
Come
you.
on. Come on.
As usual, my lovely ladies. Oh, Dawn, when you're able, I need you to send me your address again, because the first night after you won, the next day we talked like that entire day about really lengthy stuff, and I can't find it.
Here he is.
I was counting on that. But
meet Onyx.
Yeah, you guys finally get to meet the kitty.
He won't stay here for too long. That's sorry I interrupted you, Tiff, but this is the reason. Oh, don't cry. Look at everybody. See how pretty you are? You see how pretty you are? Onyx? Everybody wants to see a pretty boy. It's a pretty boy. Stop being so cranky with me.
Yes.
See? Say goodbye. Goodbye.
Pieces. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Dawn. See,
thank you so much. Maybe it's because I have my hair down. Maybe.
Yeah, well, she says your hair looks beautiful down. Oh, she was saying,
don't bite me. I'm sorry. I was trying to
got your package all ready to go.
show you all, Onyx.
And I went to
the babies.
It wasn't there. It was no. They're loving the baby kitty. He is so cute, and he tolerated me okay. Man, I'm so thirsty.
I saw Joni's kitty not so long ago. It's a pretty one too.
See, Your beauty is sticking out loud today, Dorene.
Let it out. Let it out.
Yeah. Share it. It's coming from the inside. Coming from the inside. What's everybody been up to this week? I've been kind of on the down low ish. Not on the down low. Just tired. The weather changes and shit.
Who feels arthritic with this damp weather? Because I
Doreen
do.
has
I do.
diagnosed herself arthritic.
I am Mrs. Arthritic.
Yeah. Doreen is Mrs. Arthritic.
My knee hurts when this weather gets like this. My knee, my back,
My bag,
and
my.
Who knows that song? Who knows that song?
Who knows that song as well as we do? Terrible. Well, I used to know my neck and my back from Friday, right? When the guy like pretends he broke himself in the convenience store. You know, he's like, my neck, my back. But then she like put words to it, and then it became a whole body situation now. Around the whole horn. Around the whole horn.
Well, Lori said she was here, so I'm assuming Lori's here. So hi, Lori, if you're here.
Hey, Lori Pluskin. Hey, Lori Pluskin. Where did she tell you she was here?
It was in the comments. For some reason, I saw she put I'm back. I just left for a minute, so I'm here.
In what comments?
Or maybe I'm seeing the comments from ladies. I don't know.
Well, I think she might be confused on what we're doing.
Oh.
But
well.
I can't help. I can't help her with that at the moment. I don't think. Maybe I can.
So who went out and bought Halloween candy for trick-or-treaters? Halloween.
Well, I don't know if we even. I don't think Dawn participates in Halloween.
No.
And Joni, what about you and Halloween? Although Dawn does participate in Reese Cups. Just saying.
Okay.
Oh, Lori's gonna be stuck forever, and you're.
Oh, that's what I'm seeing. Okay, because it says Tiffany hit this, and then it says Lori.
Yeah, so that's gonna be screwy. Lori's gonna.
I took it down. That was in. I guess that's ladies. Or
Yes,
someone.
sorry, we're talking amongst ourselves, guys. Because remember Lori Pluskin? Jenny, you don't have Halloween candy. You guys, I did, and I thought of you, Dawn, when I got them. I did get some Reese cups. And man, I did eat some Reese cups. Because they're so good. They really are the best can't. Yeah, they're the best.
What, the Reese's? The Reese's peanut butter cups?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
they're good.
They're the best. Like those used to be my favorite, and also Snickers. Like I like a Snickers bar. I used to feel like Snickers did for me, like the commercials say, you know, where you're all like, and then you eat a Snicker, and I'm like, oh, human.
How's about a nice peppermint patty? Do you like those? The New York peppermint patties?
I do like a peppermint patty, but only on occasion. What about you guys? Lori! Okay, let's read this all together. Hey, Lori. Tell the girls hello. Hello. Tell the girls hi. Joni and Dawn are here, I'm sure. Yeah.
Okay, I'm what?
Okay, you guys know I might have a situation, but oh yeah, these are my far-sighting readers.
I'm Turn. I'm Tum.
I'm please hold momentarily, guys.
And let me tell you, I was down, feeling good and happy.
Yeah.
I'll send you. No, I wish it said that. I'll send you. It said, I'll just. I'll send just.
She just woke up and now I want to be here with you guys. I'm having a bad day. Oh, good. I mean, I'm so sad you're having a bad day, baby. But I'm
Oh,
glad
good.
you want to be here. I know.
What's
Uh,
wrong, Lori? Why are you having a bad day? What happened?
what happened, Lori?
Ooh. Oh,
Oh,
it's one of those big bugs. Ooh, go get it
oh,
on me.
guys,
Ooh.
Doreen's a terrified of bugs.
Oh, my Lord.
You could also let us know if you hate bugs.
Do you want to
Uh,
see how big it is? Really?
no.
Do you all want to see how big it is?
Is it really that big?
Yeah, that I freak. I'm just gonna show you for a second.
All right.
Well, how do I do this?
Oh, I don't think you can. So you're gonna have to not.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
different thing.
Oh, okay. Do you see it? Ooh! Ooh!
Did
You see it
Onyx?
down there?
Uh, it's not that big,
It
Doreen.
is. Maybe not from the camera, but from here it is very huge. Ooh!
She's a Petey's. Dawn says, hi, Lori. Joni says, hey, Lori. And she also says, I hope you know that I hope you know that your day gets better. Your days do get better, Lori. And I think I read, I'm the biggest like mess of a typer. Those of you that communicate me on the regular with typing have to kind of read Tiffany and E's typing because I haven't typed for so long that like now I'm all spatially off, right? But I think that means she's saying she hopes your day gets better, sweetheart. And I do too. And then Lori's like, hey, Joni, hey, Dawn. Which we will, Lori and I will probably do a one-on-one at some point. I think I'm going to start trying to do Mondays, like do a coffee talk on Mondays. And that's just going to be more like stories, like your journey with, and Lori's will be her journey with MS and how it went. Monday, I have one coming up with me and Milena, and she's going to be talking about, she has MS and fibromyalgia also, and she'll be focusing, it'll be her journey, but she will most be focusing on fibro. Joni says, hey, Tiff, thanks for coming on my channel the other day. Joni, it was really a pleasure to come on your channel. I love to come on your channel, and I love the things that we talk about over there. And Joni will be another person that I'll be having come on. We'll have to figure out a good time for both of us, and same with Lori, because Lori's Pacific time too. But yeah, I think Joni has a lot to share, and I think that would help educate a lot, especially of our peoples.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be great. Lori, why were you having a bad mood? Why were you having she has a feeling my
I have a
comments are not
feeling my
being allowed
comments
to
are
post
not
with the booty hacker
being
piece.
allowed to
I
post.
see that one. Did I
Yeah,
miss?
we see it. I see it.
Yeah, I see that one. I don't know if I missed at this. Dawn saying, "Hi, Lori."
Lori, are you still with us?
Lori Pluskin. Lori Pluskin. Lori Pluskin. Did I miss
Go the
something?
other way, you son of a bitch.
Dorene, are you gonna yell at the bug?
Yeah, if he don't turn the other way, and so walk in the other direction.
Let's see, sweetie. So there's a 3-sentence comments above you didn't address. All right, let me see. Let me see. Maybe I got lost in the 3 sentence. But I have.
I don't know if you guys get those Chinese lantern bugs.
Oh, this one, Dawn? I guess I didn't. I must have thought it was the other one.
You must.
I'll read it to you, Doreen. It's for you. And so she says, Doreen, you seem really young and free today. Did something shift, change, or unexpectedly happen lately?
No, not at all. I think it's just me. I think it's just my mind, and I think I'm just more comfortable and more settled and more at ease. That's about it. Nothing special happened at all.
Okay, honey. She's just,
But thank you.
well, did you know, Dor? Yeah, and I'm not going to bring a big light to it or anything, but um, this usually is a hard time of year for you, and you've changed a little bit your mindset,
Yes, yes.
and I think
And that might be
in
bringing
truth,
a lot of peace into me. And yeah, maybe that's the reaction that's coming
yeah,
out. Yes.
I think so. I mean, I think most certainly. It's almost like a little bit of a weight has been lifted from you, and now some light can
Yeah, in so many ways.
come through.
Yeah.
I'm loving it, guys. So,
Okay, I'll let you in a little bit. Um, my
yeah.
sister passed away on October 25th, 7 years ago. My mother passed away on November 17th. I don't know, 40 some odd years ago. I was 10. And I carry that for all these years. I get myself really emotional, really depressed, and I pull it all over with me from those days on into the holidays. And it's just a horrible thing. But I recently said I am going to live those days. I am not going to mourn those days. And I'm not going to do that anymore because it's not healthy for me. And yeah, so I'm at peace with myself, and have a good feeling,
Mm,
a really good feeling
yeah.
that
Good.
I'm not going to carry this with me. And it just makes me feel better knowing that as the days come on, I'm just going to be okay. And I'm just going to sort of celebrate them rather than mourn them and go through my depressive mode. And
Yeah.
like I was telling Tiffany earlier, I just put myself through hell every year because it's also so close to the holidays. I drag the holidays into it, and the moody blues and the memories and all of that, and I'm just not doing it anymore. So I feel good about that. And maybe that's just what it is.
I think most certainly it can be.
Thank you, Dawn.
Yeah, I think it most certainly can be, and I am so proud of you. Mischief is here. Hello, Mischief. It's so good to see you.
Hi, Mischief. How are you today? This evening. I hope you're doing good.
Yeah, how are you, honey? I don't know what time. It's probably the middle of the night for her. She is in the UK, I think.
Yeah, it is. It is. It really is.
It is. You carry those things for a long time, long times, and it does get heavy. So, yeah.
Yeah, you almost feel
I'm
like
proud of
if you
you.
don't carry them, you feel guilty for not carrying them. You feel like it's what you're supposed to do. And if you don't do it, somebody else is going to look down on you. But I took myself out of all that. So, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to think positive. And I'm going to think of the positive of, think of the happy times and not the sad times, and not relive everything in my head, and just actually enjoy and celebrate them rather than put myself in a hole with them, so to speak. So, yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello to each other, which I always love.
Hmm.
They're grieving, and Mischief's having a hard time. So if you want to share, sweetheart, please feel free. What's going on? What's going on, honey?
Yeah, who just put up, actually, I'm not fine.
Mischief. I'm sorry. Was that too fast?
Yeah. Aw, what's wrong? What's wrong, Mischief? What's going on?
Ah, see?
Aw, thank you so much.
Wonderful. I love it. I so love the
And also, let me explain something. I've taken a lot of tips from Tiffany. Okay, Tiffany has guided me in so many ways. I have to give her a little credit for it too, because I listen to her all the time. Maybe I don't absorb everything at the moment because maybe I'm in denial, but I go back to it when I'm ready, and I sort it all out, all the tangles, and I get I get it. I get to the place. So yeah, I have to
uh,
thank Tiffany for a lot of that.
well, I'm not saying, oh yeah, I no, the work and the changes that comes down to you and making those decisions to do it.
Yeah,
That's the
that's
thing.
true too.
So you got to give yourself the credit for the hard work. It's not as hard for me to make suggestions or let you know kind of things that I've tried to come to do.
Right.
But when it takes time to make changes, it comes down to the individual person. So,
Yeah,
but I am so thankful to have been here with you, and I adore our friendship.
I know.
I just love my Dorene.
I'm in pain. My car is in the garage, and we need it tomorrow. I'm sick of my family never having any money. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Mischief, too. And I did know that you needed or help with a ride.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I think we've all been there.
Yeah, I know. I know.
It's like you do so much for people, and then when your time comes, it's
Ugh,
to no avail, and that sucks.
yeah, I know it, and it happens. You know what I mean? It really, like, we really feel the burden of that when we're stuck and we don't have help, or we don't, you know what I mean? When we
Right.
need but
Yes.
it happens to everybody at some point in time. That's something that has always driven me nuts, okay, about cars breaking down. This is just a side tangent, real quick. Is like when your car breaks down, everybody fucking honks at you, right? Like you fucking broke down on purpose, number one. I told you the one time my car broke down at a light and people were honking and honking and honking at me. And I'm like, no problem. Broke down just to ruin your day. No problem. Broke down just to ruin your day. No, like what the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, it's like bullshit like that to me. And the thing of it is like nobody is exempt, right? Everybody is
Right.
having a car breakdown at a time or another, get a flipping flat tire, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? It's like nobody's fucking exempt from these things
Right.
happening. You can buy a brand new fucking car and it can still break the fuck down. Things can happen. That's why there's AAA, roadside assistance, all of those wonderful little things. But when your car is really broke down and in the garage and needs it as an expensive fix, and we don't got the money, or we have to wait till we can have them or save up the money to fix the thing.
And here we go. The holidays are coming, and it's always around those times when things mess up.
Not
Like
the
people are
same.
saving money for holidays, for gifts, for things like that. You don't have that extra.
No, no. And I mean, it's hard. The holidays alone are hard
Yes.
anyway. It can be hard for multiple reasons, but it is also very much a burden to people.
Yes, it is.
There have been a many a year, we still paying off Christmas into January, into February. You know what I mean? Now, we don't do it that way anymore. We don't have to do it that way anymore. You know what I mean? But yeah, the way that Christmas has become so much about who wants what and who's getting this and these gifts that the kids want, like the iPads, earpods, gaming equipment, games themselves are insanely expensive. You know that. Like new gaming games.
I can't imagine what the prices of those games are today, because the last time that I bought one,
Yeah.
it was $50, and that's a lot of money. I don't
Yeah.
know where they are now because it's been years since I've had to buy one. My son is old enough; he buys his own.
Um, well, yeah, now that's nice because,
Yeah.
uh, well, yeah, that's nice because that's it. And now I'm sure they're more, I mean, I
Oh,
know
I'm sure they're more than $50.
and depending on the game and
Yes.
all that stuff. And, as we all know, and I'm pretty sure wherever you live, after after 2020, we'll say, the prices of everything went right up. Me and my daughter were talking about the amount of money I made when I quit working, right? Which was significantly over minimum wage, but now is not even to the $20 mark. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's crazy. Prices of everything have gone up.
As a matter of fact, my son got something in the mail yesterday, and it was this little piece of, I don't know what it was, right? And I said, "Oh, what's that?" And he said, "Oh, it's a piece that I need for a game that I bought, that I can download something or save it or something
Yeah.
like that." So yeah, you see, like now you don't even need to buy the games. They just come right on the. You
Oh
pay
yeah,
them
you just
on the
have to buy it.
computer.
Yeah,
Yeah, like you just pay for them that way, and then like you have to get a card, one of those things you stick in the whatever it is, so
cartridge
to
or the
save it, to save
memory
that game, so you'll have it. Yeah, so
Yes.
there's
Oh,
always something new added to.
such a pig. Yeah, well, yeah, I know. And I am so clueless. I don't know if anybody saw my stupid short of me I think I showed you, Doreen, when I found that scooter in the road.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Remember? And then when I watched it, I was like, I seriously was looking for a coin slot. A coin slot. I'm like, I'm so old. Okay, let's see. Let's talk to Mischief a little bit more because we're going to my granddaughter's 27th birthday party. It's about 15 miles away, and the birthday girl has to come and get us. Her siblings are skint, so Gmal and G-Dad pay, of course. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, honey. Jody can't stay. I mean, Dawn can't stay. Oh,
Aw,
babe. All right. Well, have a good night. I'm glad that you popped in.
have a good night, Dawn. Have a good weekend, and I really hope you feel better.
Yes, and send
Just
me your
rest.
address,
Just
please.
rest up. Rest up.
Rest up, and I
Don't worry
will.
about nothing and nobody. Rest up.
And also, hopefully, I'll see you around. I see Dawn on the Just Tiff 45 and Peeps page all the time. She shares really great reels and things. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and I just love it. And so, hopefully, Dawn, I will see you before the weekend is over. Tomorrow, I will
You're
be.
welcome, Dawn.
Okay, let's see here. All right, let's see. Mischief says it's an expensive day for us. If it was the first time this happened, I would be okay. But, sure, sweetheart. I get
Understood.
it. And no, it's not enough about you. You can talk about you all you want to.
Yes.
Bye, Dawn. Mwah.
Bye, Dawn.
Take care, honey. I will see you soon, and I will talk to you very soon. Send me your address. Okay.
I like
Yeah,
the way I see some people call Dawn Dawny. Dawny.
I know.
It's cute.
You know what? That's another cutie thing. With Dawn, that people call her Dawny, and I like that because she calls me Tiffy,
Yeah.
and my grandparents always called me Tiffy, and so I like that. And then my mom always called her husband Donnie, and so I think that that's cute as well. We
Yeah.
got to do a little shout out real quick to the baby mama herself.
Hey, cool. Course here.
Oh, my daughter is here, guys.
Hi, Core. How are
Coral.
you doing?
How are you doing,
Did
honey?
Poppy have a little bit of a cupcake or something? And did you wipe the icing on her nose?
She got it. Poppy's getting down with food, man. She
Yeah.
is really starting to like food.
Well, their taste buds aren't like ours. They're up and popping. They can taste everything.
Yeah, I know. Hasn't been ruined.
Right.
Ruined.
Right.
Joni? Joni says, hi, Coral Shaw. Joni, that's my daughter, honey. And Coral, that's my good friend Joni. Oh, this is so nice. I love it. Love it. That is a hard thing. The kids growing up for people that have kids Mischief. Oh, that and Corley, that's my friend Mischief. Yeah, look, she's saying, hello, beautiful ladies, I'm good. And yes, she got a big cookie. Ooh, what flavor cookie did she end up having?
Got a big cookie.
Mischief says, hello, Coral. Lovely to meet you. Oh, I love it. I love having Coral in here. And actually, you guys, next week, I believe Coral will be joining us. Hey, Witness. Good to see you, honey. Hey, Dorene. This is
Hey, how you doing? How's everything?
Whitney. She is a brainiac. She had cake batter flavor.
Aw.
She had a cake batter flavor icing. How appropriate, right? Whitney, I'm gushing about my granddaughter turning 1.
Cake butter. Ooh, that sounds good.
Cake butter. Hold
Is
on.
it cake butter or batter, or am I blind?
Batter.
Batter, okay. My bad.
I'm
My bad.
There's extra butter in
My
it.
bad.
Hey, there's extra butter
Because why
in it,
didn't I get any, right?
right? Yeah. We'll have to send you some crumble cookies. No, you don't want it. Well, we could send Jim and you some cookies. Coral, don't let me forget. Okay, so we can call. Oh, that's just a Coral. Nobody else applies. Sorry. Oh, look at Coral said. The chat moves so fast that I almost accidentally click on one. She says, wish you could be at her party door.
Aw, so do I. So do I. I love Poppy so much. I follow her actually. I follow you and I have you as a friend, but yeah, I love looking at all of her pictures. I really do. And I was telling your mother earlier that it's amazing. Um, the different looks with her. Her eyes are definitely yours. And but her facial features are her father's. But like in all the different pictures, like sometimes you see it's all core, it's all dad, it's all core, it's all dad. It's amazing. But she does have your big beautiful eyes, the shape of your eyes. Her eyes are all you. Definitely.
Everybody's saying hello, hello. I love it. I love it. People, Jenny says the party sounds awesome. We should have a good time tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it, you guys. I really am. She's like the autoimmune page mascot. You're so right, Dor. Thank you. Yeah, she really is.
Thank you. Cool.
Yeah. For those of you guys that don't know, Doreen and I run 2 Facebook pages together. One is called Our Autoimmune House, and that's for people that you don't have to have an autoimmune illness to join it.
You can know someone who does have one or someone in your family so you can better understand what they go through and you can better understand the disease, the particular disease that they have.
Right.
And also, it's for people who don't get to go out, don't really get to socialize. So it's like a little hangout. You could come in and it's beautiful. Like you just hang out because everybody needs to socialize. And if you're home all the time, you don't get to go anywhere. You need to be able to talk with people.
Right.
So
Girls giving us the promotion.
come in there and come in our chat and yeah, I mean you'll feel like one of us, one of the girls, one of the guys. You just hang out, you just talk hoopla, whatever you want to talk about. And it's cool. It's fun.
It's great. It really is great. And it's not, and I did want to point out,
Of course, said check it out.
yeah, I know. I love it. Like, let's go check them out. Um, the thing is it's not, I don't want to say it's just immune because we've branched out. In the very beginning it was just MS. Then
Right,
we a bunch of MSers that had multiple things.
right.
And so then we decided to make it our autoimmune house. Then we started meeting people with different genetic things. And so they live a life much like people with more progressed or my stage of MS. I don't go out a lot. If I go out once a week, that's a big deal,
Yes.
and I will pay for that for a few days. So, that's just an example. So, meeting like people who stay in the majority of the time, um, you may have a great friend base out in the world, but you're at home all the time, and not everybody understands what you go through. And this almost goes back to, or I also want to include like back back pain, even, and you know, osteoarthritis, that's not an autoimmune illness, but you do still live the same kind of lifestyle, or you very much can. So it's almost like a lifestyle page. It goes both ways. There's very active people on there, and most of you guys have met my friend Megan. Um, if you haven't seen her yet, I'm sure she'll be back around. But she's somebody who has had multiple sclerosis since she was 20, and she's a couple years into her 40s. I'll say 42 to be on the safe side. I'm thinking, but she's had MS since she was 20 years old, and she has still been very, very positive. You know what I mean? So, and very busy. She's got 4 kids. She does the mommy's hobbies. She does a lot, a lot, a lot. So it doesn't necessarily mean longevity. It can be somebody that's had it for a very short period of time. And that's we'll talk about that. But anyway, the Our Autoimmune House page is for people that have autoimmune illness, chronic pain, and we have the page. Then off of that page, we have created 2 video chat rooms. You can text chat in there to people, and it will call and ring a video chat where you can come in, all look at each other, kind of like this, and you can all talk and talk about what you're really going through. You don't have to do the fake it till you make it thing. It's very much of come as you are video chat. You don't get dressed up, you don't do anything. That's why I don't do my makeup before I come live. I don't try to floof the fluff. It's very much come as you are on video chat. The only rule we have, Doreen,
Is do not show your bits.
cover your
Cover your
bits.
bits.
Yeah, cover your bits. People have a lot of sensory issues, with a lot of illnesses, temperature things, and so it is most we have guys that come in no shirt. If by this age you haven't seen a man with no shirt
That's
and you can't
why you will
handle
see
it,
me with like strapless, things like that, or very thin spaghetti string stuff on. It's not because I'm trying to lure anybody or nothing like that. It's because for me, heat is it affects me so bad. I need to be the coolest I possibly can. And I feel the coolest when I have nothing on, my shoulders and my arms. So like this is the best for me, the best comfortable that I'm going to get.
yeah. And that's the thing. Different days, different times of year,
Yeah.
different things call for things. So
That's why we applaud winter.
that's when we what?
Applaud winter. It's getting cold. It's getting cold out, but we like it
And it
because
hurts,
it
right?
hurts. The cold actually does hurt,
Yeah, it
but
does. It does.
in the house, it's the most comfortable that you can be with the coolness, like the cool breeze coming through and like that. We don't want to be hot because hot will like scramble our brains.
Yeah,
We don't want to do that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And no, and that's a story, we've never told my like story-ish as we like, you know, um and I keep saying eventually I'll tell my story, right? So how I got to here. And I keep thinking of someone to interview me. And I think that person might just be Coral Shaw. That
She's the
might be,
best one. She knows everything.
it might be a good one to do. And it could also be an ask me anything type of thing. Okay, so Witness says, and this is Whitney, and she says that's autumn. Awesome, Tiff. I have an autoimmune disorder and it is hard to socialize. And it is Witness. And you are more than welcome to join our autoimmune page. And the thing about it is, just like I do on the Just Tiff 45 page, if you belong to, I don't know if you belong to Facebook. Um, and as the channel goes, we will start doing like I'm doing on Monday, the Monday coffee talk and that day we're going to talk about fibro. So Whitney, if you ever want to come on and we can do a talk, um, that that is most certainly something. And also if you want to join the autoimmune house. So let's see. Sound a lot better than you did earlier, Tiff. Was it the hot toddy? It was. It was. My throat was such a mess. Yeah. The thing about autoimmune illness is that you just don't know um, how you got it, where you got it. I don't know how you stay so cheerful, Tiff. You're an inspiration. Thank you very much. You guys inspire me tremendously. Everybody. And the truth of it is, um, and Dorene and Lori have known me for years, and Coral's all known me her whole life.
I hope so.
Not right. Um, that it's not like that every day, and I wished it was, but it's hard. And so sometimes I will share like tough memes, and that will be coming. And I know, memes, shorts, okay, shorts, and they're not going to be for everybody, right? Uh,
Exactly. Yep.
yeah, it's not going to be for everybody, but that's okay. You know what I mean? Um, it'll be for who it's meant to be for, right?
Exactly.
Because some
Bug,
days
turn the other way. Hey, hey, hey.
she's talking to the bug, not the cat. Just remember. Remember, she's got a bug that's haunting her.
One of those Chinese
Doreen,
lantern things that have already turned into the giant water bug moth. Ooh, scary.
oh yeah, they have some weird bugs in this.
Holy mother. That's right. You walk the other way. Okay,
Or
now talk about our second page that we've run.
okay, well, I'm trying to I'm missing all this chats.
Oh,
So let's finish talking about our autoimmune house because let's see.
okay. You're walking the other way.
Dora and Tiff, Mom, thank you, Coral, have really made a big difference. Always so inspirational. Hey, Lori, thank you. Sending you love. Thank you very much, Coral.
Thank you, Cora.
Joni says, me, same here. Um, what are you saying? Same here too, honey. Do you have an autoimmune illness? I know you got some bag things going on. So awesome, Tiff. I love it. I'm not a Facebook person, but I may have to check it out. You're welcome to check it out. And I know a lot of people aren't Facebook people, but you are always welcome to check it out. And I'm not sure if you have my email. I don't know. I'm curious, Tomas. Doreen, do you know?
I haven't spoken with him all day today. I have no clue.
You know, he sent me some pictures, and Tomas is somebody from our autoimmune page. He also has multiple sclerosis, and he is living in Puerto Rico. So you guys know that's hot, wet climate, and that's not necessarily the best for MS. So, but that is where he is from, and so he's trying to make all of these little different ways to keep cool and also have his own little free space because he needs his own space. He's somebody, that needs their own space. Mischief or Bubbles says mental illness and agoraphobia is debilitating as much as physical illness. I am so grateful for the friendships I've made here. Oh, thanks.
I agree with you 100%.
100%.
110%.
Yeah. And the thing of it is I'm not full of shit. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I don't. Whatever. But I will talk to you. I will listen to you. We can share. I I'm not fake. I don't. I don't do fake for. Well, get off my daughter. Unless I'm faking it to make it for something that's important. And generally, the faking it to make it is like the getting there part, right? Like I've said before, you kind of got to put on your super suit and put it on for yourself. And but once I get there, I always have a good time. I'm happy to see everybody. You know what I mean? It's just oh, here we go.
You're much better at it than I am, Tiff.
It takes effort, sweetheart.
I
It
know.
takes, it does take effort. And oh, see, here's Coral too.
You too, Cora?
Yeah, she's like, she's so funny.
Cora's agoraphobic?
Cora, are you you have mental illness and agoraphobia too? But Coral also has her own amazing story to tell, and she will also be someone that we talk to like a interview because she's gone through some amazing things already. So oh yeah, yes, what you're totally welcome. And let's see. Yep, it's like you have a weird riddle all your life. You have to figure out like a Nancy Drew mystery. Yeah. And that's the thing of it. And it's always a new discovery, right, Dor?
Yes, it is.
You wake up with something different, and it's pretty. It is like a puzzle. Although I kind of like looking at it like a Uh, yeah. See what it says. Yep, I get it, Tiff. When I get there, I'm fine. But getting there is the struggle. And it is. And unfortunately, we miss out on so many things.
Have you gotten ready to go somewhere and like you procrastinate at home and you want to go, but you can't go in your mind, but you get ready for it. And like after you've gone through all of that, put on your makeup and put on your nice clothes and so on and so forth, just decided, well, no, I can't go. Because that's happened to me hundreds of times.
Okay. I mean, we don't have a shit ton of people here, but in all honesty, if you have made an appointment and you have canceled it because of that difficulty of getting prepared and going, put a 1 in the chat or leave a comment. Even if your comment is a 1, right? I'm just interested in how many people do that. I think it's very common. But we just don't talk about it with each other, right? So, um, it is tough. It is tough. And Coral said that I raised her that way too. When you're to be strong, hey, I had to iron and oh, we lost Dorene. We lost Dorene. Let's see. I'll save this comment. And then I'll delay that one too because I love it. And let's see. Joni says she doesn't have autoimmune anything. Well, I'm so thankful for that, sweetheart. I'm thankful for that all of the time because you do a lot of hard work, Joni. You really do. And that takes its own toll on your body. It really does. And as we're getting older and stuff,
well, I put a 1 in the chat and it just took me right out.
they're like, Doreen, shut the no, I'm just kidding. It just kicked me right out. All right. So there were a couple of things. Okay, hold on. There's so many good comments. All right. So let's start here. I've opened up to you all more than most people I know, and I'm grateful for that. Everyone knows about my arthritis, fibromyalgia, osteoporosis, and asthma, but I rarely talk about the above. And I think that that's one of the reasons. I'll just leave it up there for a second. I think that's one of the reasons that I talk about it. I know, like, I'll put posts up and people say, I hope you get better soon, right? And I appreciate those. Don't get me wrong. I'm not dissing anybody that leaves me those. I always appreciate well wishes and hoping I get better soon. The thing of it is but the truth of it is I'm not getting better soon. Now I may have better days than others. You? You know?
Yeah, right.
But um but the whole never getting better thing. And that's I talk about it for education. We need to educate the layman. What do they call them, Dor? People that don't have autoimmune illnesses. Normies?
Normies.
Is it normies?
Yes.
So they call them normies. So, yeah, so a lot of people that don't know the real shit that it takes to dig in deep, right? Um, don't. Okay, so here we go. You want to read it, or you want me to read?
I also have
Pernicious anemia.
pernicious anemia, which affects my immune system. I have 3 monthly injections for that.
Interesting. I would love
Mm.
to talk about that more because
Yeah, that's something that's different.
it is
I've
different.
yet to hear. Yeah, I've yet to hear that. Yes.
I know, and I'm also interested in, like, what the injections are. We're so fascinated by medicine, aren't we?
Yes.
Doreen was showing me her whole she takes a shot and they ship it. She was showing me today they ship it in, like, a metal.
Yes.
I bet you without all that covering, it looks like a metal tube. You does it? Do you is
Yes.
that what
Yeah.
yeah, because 'cause it's full of scary medicine. So it's like shipped like a miniature little bomb,
Yes.
right?
Exactly.
Once I saw it. Okay, okay. Let's see. All right, so we have some answers to the have we missed appointments. Oh, okay, okay. So Whit, Whit put a 1 in the chat.
Just like I did.
Yeah. Oh my God, yes. I delayed a surgery 3 times because of my fear. Yeah,
Oh, yes.
yeah.
Do you know how many appointments we miss? Well, I miss.
I miss a bunch too.
Yes.
I do miss a bunch too. And that's the thing, surgeries are scary. They can be really scary, and especially when you have health factors, or going under or healing and all that. Um, I think, um,
You're all tight and you're all stiff and everything, right? And you're like, yes, I need to cancel my appointment. I need to change my appointment for because
gotta reschedule.
yes, sure. Okay. Yeah, yeah, that would be fine. Okay. Thank you. Ah, I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. I don't have to go. Yes.
Yes. Okay, so let's see. Coral was asking Mischief if she felt like crap after her iron infusions as well. And she said she felt better about 3 days after the injection, but I don't do it myself. I go to the practical nurse. So Coral was going to an infusion center and infusing um, for a little bit of time. How long did it last, Core? 2 hours? Lori says, I just telling you ladies, you and Doreen doing an amazing job just keeping up with people.
Aw,
Thank you, Lori.
thank you.
Yeah,
He's such a sweetie, Lori.
she is. I just adore her.
I love Lori. I love Lori.
She's another little one under my wing, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see. The witness says, "Yep, Tiff, I understand. I can slow down the illness, but it's not stopping. I have Sjogren's syndrome, arthritis, CPTSD with anxiety. Um, I also have Sjogren's, and the arthritis is so painful in itself, and then the Sjogren's does its own shit, which is can be very painful as well. And then the CPTSD, I'm sorry, sweetheart, that you have that. And I think now listen, we don't know shit about Shinola, right? We don't know nothing about nothing. All of our opinions and nothing we say is ever medical advice. We come from the point of view of a patient, right? So you have to say
Exactly. Yes.
you have to say that, Doreen. You
Yes,
don't want
exactly. We are not doctors. We do not know anything. This is
no,
just our opinion.
our
Just
opinions
an opinion.
and what we've gone through. But I would almost I think anxiety and depression gotta come with CPTSD. And I think it's a reasonable thing, to be honest. And it's just a matter of realizing, hey, I'm normal. I mean, I'm normal. You know, you can't slow down the illness. And all right, we just say goodnight to Coral. Love you,
Night,
baby.
Core. Kiss Poppy.
We love you. I'll
Kiss
see
Poppy.
you.
Happy birthday for me.
Yes.
Aw. And
Good
send me
night.
a picture.
She says all you as well. Oh, you'll probably get video from tomorrow, Doreen.
Okay.
We'll
Cool.
video from the birthday. We will video from the birthday. I just grabbed that real quick so she could go. And then we're going to oh yeah, we were talking about this one. And I'm just saying, you know what? It takes time to realize one with the CPTSD is that having anxiety and having depression is normal. There's also something called medical trauma, where you get PTSD from a lifelong diagnosis, right?
Yeah.
Um, so that is something not the same. I don't want to compare the two, but it's not the same, but it's another thing that I think is reasonable for you to have PTSD over. You know, the life that you had totally planned may or may not have changed or come to a stop, or you had to take time to think and reroute your thinking, make different type of plans, go as you go. I think that's a big one too. um, let's see, Mischief says pernicious anemia. Can you see these, Doreen, or you just want me to read them?
You can read them. I mean, I can see them
I'm
if I
not
come
trying to read it.
this way.
Can you see it?
Pernicious anemia. My body cannot ingest vitamin B12 in food.
Ooh.
If I don't have the injections, I would die within 2 years. Oh my goodness.
Because
That
body
is
gets start eating
like
itself.
so dramatic. That really is. Traumatic also.
Right. Very
Yes.
traumatic. And I'm thankful that you can get the injections. That's another thing that I am thankful for, that we are in a time where there are options.
But do you know how much anxiety that could bring, I mean, right
Oh
there.
my gosh,
I
yeah.
mean, am I going
Perfect.
to get my injection? Are they not going to run out of it? Am I going to get it on the right day at the right time? What if I have to skip a day? Is that going to do something to me? Yes, I can see, I can feel all the anxiety for her. Actually, I really can.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just in
That's
that alone.
so interesting. Well, the B12 is its own thing. I like the giving hugs. Joni said, bye, Coral. I loved you guys meeting my daughters. Look it. Tonight, you guys, I'm just being like a proud grandma. And, then by being a proud grandma, I'm proud of my daughter for the hard work that she has done with Poppy this year. And then we're sending love to Wit. And I love that. And you guys, like, Mischief, I will invite you to the autoimmune page and see what you need to do. Right? It's just another thing. It is another thing, baby. And that's the thing. There's so many traumas that we don't realize they actually layer on, right?
Yes.
It's one on top of the other on top of the other, and it can get pretty deep.
Yes.
So that's another thing. I most certainly am open to talking about your trauma and loving and in a safe environment. Joni ain't gonna put up with any bullshit. I'll tell you that right now. She's my girl. She's my girl. I'm like, if we need, the mod in the chat needs to be Joni because she knows what she's doing. She will take care of business. Yeah, look at her. Look at her. Look, she's like, don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck. Yeah, I'm serious. Like, she is my little golden secret in the pocket. She's just so, and she's another one that is such a huge lover. And that's the thing I really want this community to be built up of is like true people that are loving, that give a shit about other people. I don't care how many followers I have. I don't give a shit if you like and subscribe, although hit the like button. No, and truthfully, the only reason I tell people or I don't even really tell you guys, right? Joni is usually the one that's like boo boo boo. But I no, what the hell was I saying? I can't think twice.
About the only reason why you say hit the like button.
Oh, the one reason I like the like button, and the only reason that I like the like button is to know if you liked it or not. Or
Right.
if it's something that is worth doing.
Right.
I don't care if we have the same 3 people show up every time.
Because if
Fine,
nobody hit the like button, then that topic probably won't get spoken about
right?
again because nobody liked it.
I'm not promising that, Doreen. I'm telling
Me neither, because somebody else new can come on who just might like, you know what I mean? So
right, yeah. Jenny says she uses gummies for vitamins and minerals, and I think that's great. I mean, I think it's important to take care of yourself in that way. And I like it. I like it. Oh, Jenny says she's using her heating pad for pain, which tell them, Dora, about the heat. It helps.
yes, the heating pad will help. Heat helps for
There are some
cramps, for certain, muscle aches and such.
joint pains
Yes.
sometimes. I mean, there have been plenty of times where I can't, or I'm taking this, or I'm smoking weed, right? And
It's just not doing anything for you. The pain is still there.
nothing is doing shit. And then I'm like, let me get my, like, put the heat. You know, I usually keep a heated blanket on my legs, guys. Um, and But if something's really bothering me, I get that heating pad out, and I've tied it around my legs before, just like, give me some relief. And for her pain, let's see. Oh, I better get moving. Shit,
For my pain, I need
to take
to
calcium.
take calcium.
Yeah. So good. Take it. Take it. Take it. The injections are called hydroxycobalamin. Hydroxycobalamin.
I'm probably spelled wrong.
Okay,
That's
probably
okay.
said wrong, but hey, we got it. We'll have to investigate. I'm interested in that mischief, and I wonder. We should have asked Coral, um, because she was on one and she had an allergic reaction to it. She was really sick. She was having exterior clots on her veins, and I'll tell you guys now, Coral has had Coral has something that's called May Thurner's syndrome. And what it is a crick in some veins in the back of her spine. And what can happen is, because of that little crick, the blood dust, so to speak, can build up in there and cause a clot, and then it'll get pushed out. And it did happen. It got pushed out. It went through her heart and poofed into both sides of her lungs. And so having allergic reactions like that, with having the little blood clots forming just right on the other side of the vein, was making everyone uncomfortable. So but she'll get to tell more of her story when it says, Tiff, you and Doreen are doing such a great job at creating an open and welcoming space. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad, you got to catch us live. I really am. I
Yeah.
really am. And that's the thing. I really truthfully, oh yeah, she'll bite you if you cross her. And she's like, I don't always have a wrench. I'll bite you. I'll bite you. I'll bite you. She is like a secret servant agent for Chatters. She's so amazing, Joni. Everywhere she goes, she's amazing. I'm really honored to have her. Pernicious anemia isn't like normal anemia. It's specific to B12. Pernicious means dangerous, paralysis. Okay. I had to take it up when I was diagnosed. I wonder, I don't know. That's great information, Mischief. Um, Going forward with her, with Core, because she was anemic and she was taking the B12. Although yours says it wouldn't absorb in food. I'm gonna have to do some investigating on this. Sador,
Yeah, I wonder why it wouldn't absorb in food.
I I don't know. It's interesting, right? But I have to learn
Yes.
about it. I am going to have to learn about it. And also, I would love to also know with Witness, what because with Sjogren's is kind of a funny thing. At least for me. It was hard for me to get diagnosed with Sjogren's, right? So I'd also like to know her symptoms.
Yeah.
Now, Doreen, do you have any other autoimmune illnesses other than multiple sclerosis? Tell me
I have
about
fibro. I have type 2 diabetes. I certainly have back back issues. And I have I'm an agoraphobic, and I suffer from panic attacks. After that, I don't know. I guess it really doesn't matter.
we're covering the bases of the bases.
So everything that
Yeah,
Witness said and Mischief said, um, I can like it tops right with me. I understand.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, see, there we go. Witness says her grandmother had the same thing that Mischief's having, this pernicious anema. Pernicious or pernicious, maybe.
And I
I
read,
don't
so
know.
I always tell my doctor about it.
Uh,
Take care.
yeah, it's definite. You have to, and that was a huge thing when Coral had the blood clots that I was just explaining. And I'm like, I have lupus. And I started out with lupus of the blood only. And so when Coral had that, like Mischief is saying, the lineage, right? The genetics.
Right.
And so yeah, talk about feeling like real shit there.
Yeah.
But there's nothing you can do. I mean, you didn't make it happen, you didn't choose it. And
Right.
really, by the time I knew I had any of the things, I already had a baby kid. Let's see. Witness says it took forever to get diagnosed with Sjogren's.
Sjogren's.
Do you see how many years?
Wow. Probably 10 to 15 years. Wow.
That is crazy long. Crazy long.
So all those years without being treated.
And that's a bitch with Sjogren's. It's almost like you're trying to figure out how to treat yourself. What to do with your own mouth, eyes, whatever area is bothering you.
And frustrating that nobody can come up with the answer.
It is it does get frustrating.
Sure.
Now, I did want to point out because I think I skipped over it and I didn't mean to. Um, this was when we were talking about the have you missed appointments or do you freak yourself out so much that you miss appointments?
But now I force myself out of the door. Out of the door. I never go anywhere without my husband.
No.
I can understand that. Most
It
definitely.
it does help sometimes to have somebody to go with you, you know.
I've had to learn to do those things by myself, and that I've learned so much, I don't want anybody with me when I go to do things. Well, especially when, like, if I'm having a panic attack and, I have to call the ambulance to go to the hospital. I don't want anybody with me. I want to just deal with it all by myself. I feel better by myself. with it. Maybe if
Yeah,
I had somebody from the beginning who went with me, I'd
yeah,
feel differently, but I didn't. So this is what I know. So I feel better. I just feel good about it alone.
yeah. There are most certainly things that no, it's almost like I just need all of the strength that I have at the moment. Not that I don't appreciate the help, not that I it's nice that you wanna do something for me, but it's almost
Sometimes it's not a
like
help.
right.
Sometimes it's actually a frigging hinder.
Yeah, it's almost like just leave me my space,
Right. Because you're in your own world.
take it
You're
in.
in your own head. You don't want somebody to interfere with with that, with your thinking process, what you're going through. And this other person wants to talk and ask questions and this and that. And like, it's almost like saying like, you're fucking up my high. Go away, go away.
Yeah, it's truth, right?
Yeah.
And it's, yeah, sometimes I'm like, I just can't deal with you or your feelings about any of this. Like, let me just be my hot fucking mess self to get through whatever it is I'm going through, whether it's weakness, exhaustion, potty problems. Um, there's just some things where I'm like, I'm just such a mess. I need to just be my mess.
I think a lot of it is
Not
when you're having a panic attack and you feel like you can't breathe and you're focusing on the breathing, and this other person is here asking you 101 questions, and you feel like you can't breathe. You don't want to answer them. You want to say whatever you think you've got. But you know what I mean? Like, you're interrupting me from trying to, and you're in a panic. That's the thing. You're in a panic. So no, like, leave me alone. Like, don't interfere with what's going on with me right now. Like, I gotta just by myself.
oh, we got a couple of um we got so many good things going on. I mean, they're not good. Listen, I'm not I said we have so many good things going on. I don't want you guys to think you guys know what the fuck I mean, right? Like, I mean, we're having good conversation. We're talking about good
You're
things. And
happy that people are opening up and you're able to answer them and speak.
yeah, well, I'm
Right.
also
And that's a good thing. That's the good thing.
yeah, I feel I love it that you guys feel safe enough here to open up
Apparently the big move.
movie stars pay for
Oh,
for the B12 injections. I
I
was
was
like,
diagnosed when I was in hospital for 6 weeks with shots. What does that say? With
cirrhosis of the liver
oh,
before she
before
could
I before I got drinking. Oh,
quit
before
drinking.
I quit drinking. Okay. Wow.
So mischief, uh, let's see. My liver is damaged, but no further damage has occurred since I quit drinking 24 years ago. I'm careful with medication because of that.
Sure. Definitely.
You've got to, right? You've got to. And, you know, I'm proud of you and way to go.
Yeah.
Staying sober. Staying sober is a tough thing, sweetheart. And whether you call it sober or you quit drinking, I'm proud of you and proud of you for flipping doing it for 24 years. Go
Yes.
girl, go girl, go bubbles, go bubbles, go bubbles, go bubbles. Do, 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 do. I know we're ridiculous, but I'm proud of you. And I'm sorry that you went through that, but I'm glad that you made the changes. So I am thrilled with that. I don't have injections for over 12 months. Oh, I didn't have them for Oh, I didn't have injections for over 12 months once. I was so ill, throwing up every day, and severe stomach cramps. You will
Wow.
be amazed how I realized what caused it.
Wow.
Well, now we gotta know. Now we gotta know. And then Witness, we're also Wit is sharing. She's like, girl, my teeth disintegrated while they were trying to figure it out. They thought it was nervous stomach, whatever that is, right? Well,
Wow.
did you have the shits too? Because that, although, you know, but I have lost a lot of teeth, haven't I, Doreen? Just since my Sjogren's.
Yeah. But, yeah.
I have, I mean,
Yeah, I can't tell you. I can't tell you about how my teeth are. She says disintegrated, and I feel like I'm right there with her because like mine are rocking like a rocking chair. Like they want to come out. Trust me, and they need to come out. But here we go.
yeah, it was terribly painful. And I also have trigeminal neuralgia. So,
Oh, I get that a lot lately, and that is such pain.
so painful. And so I was clenching so much. And then the Sjogrens were shrinking my gums away. So, like, all these teeth back here, I had just crushed into over time. Not over a very long period of time, huh?
Yeah. So if you're into fellatio, you can forget all about that because not with this neuralgia. Can't do it anymore.
Hey, that, that's my excuse, Doreen. You want fellatio? Not happening, man. But I guess it can go both ways. Okay. Thank you guys so much for sharing. I'm loving this conversation. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Okay, we read that one. I'm just trying. Oh, no, you know what, Joni? Okay, no. No, Joni gave me a channel to watch, and I did write it down. And I will watch it, honey. I have not had much time. And after I told Bryant, my hubs, tonight, I said, after tomorrow, after the birthday party, because I spent all day with my granddaughter today. For today was her actual birthday. So I spent all day with her and Coral today. And I was crawling around all that shit. And once I got home and got sat down for a few and then got back up, oh, do I ever feel like the grandma? So I'm like, after tomorrow night, after the party, we're gonna be chillaxing, maybe taking a movie or a Halloween movie. I do like scary movies, guys. You guys like scary movies at all?
I do. I
I know
really
some
do.
don't do aren't interested in Halloween, but I don't know if anybody likes the scary movies. And if you do like scary movies, do you recommend anything this year? Just asking. Uh, but Joni, I will check out that guy's channel. But let's see. No, no, no. Um, I did want to, and I did know how to do this at one point in time. But I do want you guys to check out Joni's channel. And she always gives me a shout out on her channels. And you guys probably already follow her. I know that you do, Mischief. And so um check her out on YouTube at Joni Cummings. And I think, one day I remembered how to write something in the but then I forgot. So we'll have to do a new thing. Oh, there we go. I remembered how to do it. So check out Joni at Joni Cummings on YouTube. Um, Dorene and my autoimmune house or autoimmune illness group is our autoimmune house. Um, if on Facebook, if you're interested in joining that. Oops. Doreen, you put the one in the secret chat. I'm like, there's nothing in there, and I looked.
Oh,
It's
oh,
so,
okay.
it's so cute. Oh, let's take that guy down. All right. I remembered how to do it, guys.
Ah,
Joni, and look, I remembered. And
well, it sure is a secret because it knocked me right out.
what?
It sure is a secret because it knocked me right out.
What's a secret?
You said I put my one in the
Oh,
secret
yeah,
chat.
yeah,
I said,
yeah.
yeah, it sure is a secret because it knocked me right out.
Like, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I just wanted to say hello to Snake. Uh, and uh, just to let you know,
Hi, Snake. How are you?
I did send him the picture of Jimmy Dog.
Oh, nice. Nice.
I did. I did. I did. Okay, let's see. So here is how Bubbles got diagnosed. It was when I was watching Downtown Abbey. The doctor was diagnosed, and they said he would die within 2 years. Oh my goodness. From TV.
Oh, wow.
See the things that we can learn and when we listen. And the thing is too, is we also we learn ourselves
Yes.
so well. And I appreciate when doctors can appreciate that chronic ill people do know themselves and listen. I can't stand it when chronic ill patients get a doctor that makes them feel like they're nuts. And that's something I hate. And that's very common, especially with some of these weird things like she was saying.
Yes.
Like Whitney was saying, she 15 to 20 years of issues that nobody was taking seriously, nobody was doing shit about. I think that's crap. I think it's crap. I think it's crap.
It is.
Let's see. Okay, they're asking questions. Downtown Abbey. So I hot footed it to the doctor, and I had to have 6 weekly injections to get myself right. Well, thank heavens for Downtown Abbey then. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
honestly.
Wow. Isn't that something?
Yeah, I know. Don't you want to just be like, no, Downtown Abbey did it, not you.
Right.
Yeah, Downtown Abbey figured out what was wrong with me, not you.
Take the credit.
Right? Don't take the credit. No, I'm
Don't
just.
don't do it. Don't do it.
I love good doctors. I really, really, really do. Um, so that is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah. Can you read it?
So glad you advocated for yourself at
Mischief.
Mischief. So
Mischief.
glad you advocated for yourself, Mischief. Coming from Witness.
Yeah, and that's true. That's something we have to do, right?
We always have to advocate for ourselves, always, because no one is going to do it for us. We have to.
And no one is, I don't want to say no one is looking out for us, right? But we know ourselves.
I was just going to say that, but nobody's going to advocate for us the way we're going to advocate for ourselves because we know.
Yeah. Yeah, right? Yeah, this is what she said. I got this. Okay.
Thank God for Downtown Abbey, yes. And I don't go for injections because of agoraphobia, and I don't want to tell anyone.
Yeah.
You don't want to tell anyone that you have agoraphobia, or you don't want to tell anyone that you get injections.
No, that I'm almost wondering that if she didn't, a lot of people don't want to share that they're agoraphobic, right? Because it's a phobia.
Right,
What
because
do you think?
well, I know back when, like, if you had anything mentally, people thought you were crazy, and that's just how you were labeled, crazy. Now, we have all these names for everything, and now that the high ups, it's a trend that go to psychiatrists and psychologists, when they just don't feel the right way, "Well, we'll go see my," it's accepted now. Now it's accepted. You can go and see it, and it's, like, you're not in style if you don't go, because, that's the thing today. You go and see your psychiatrist, and you let him tell him all about yourself,
Yeah,
and
right.
the movie stars and everything, now it's a big to do. So maybe she's still stuck on that stigma of where people will think that she's just crazy when she's not.
No, no, you're not. And there are a lot of reasons that make
I mean,
somebody.
when I tell people I'm agoraphobic, they look at me like, you know, like with two heads. Like, what the is she talking about?
Two heads, one this way and one that way.
Yeah, you know. So it's like, then why bother to why explain anything? Like, what's the point? Because you already labeled me in your mind, that I'm a psycho or a nut or whatever. So, like, let's just leave it at that. Think what you want to think and keep it moving.
Yeah.
Call it a day.
But that's not the way we treat agoraphobia.
No, that's not the way we treat it. But yeah, and you're
But
gonna
yeah,
hear me.
who's gonna listen today?
Right.
Who's gonna listen today? Dorene said, I see more Brooklyn in you. And then she was talking to me the other day. I'm like, I'm seeing more Ohio in you.
Yeah, I was afraid you were gonna say that too.
It was a perfect opportunity.
Yeah. You think
Yeah,
somebody ought to put some voodoo on us, Tiff?
yeah, right. I always say, you know what, guy, and this is because a lot of us come from the SPTV community, or which is Scientology, suppressive persons. I know that you don't know what that means. These guys might know what it means, but it's like, and Joni comes from Mormonism, right? So these uber ultra religions, and you know me. I always say, what do I say? Send good vibes and love, or the voodoo that you do, to whoever,
Right.
you know. And the voodoo that you do is if you pray. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe they're not getting it if I'm calling it voodoo, but I don't. I don't care. That's the best I can. You know what I mean? If you want to send prayers, send prayers. If you whatever you do to send good vibes, don't put a fucking hex on any of my people. I will know. I will know.
My teeth died because of
Uh,
alcohol and vomiting daily. I have a dentist
phobia.
phobia.
She's petrified.
I have a dentist phobia of the pain. And I don't want to go see one. And trust me, I know all about the teeth and the vomiting. Many years ago, I had the lap band, and it didn't work for me. I lost about 70 pounds at the moment at that time, but that's all I did was regurge, and all that acid and everything would just get into my mouth, and my teeth basically deteriorated. Now let's
Can you
add on the MS and the steroids and the medication that I take for MS. They've had a little party in my mouth as well, and so like no good. My teeth are horrible. I have a complex. I try not to smile. I forget when I laugh, and I'm like, "Oh Jesus Christ! Like, did anybody fucking see me?" But yeah, I don't. I understand. I get it. Really. Um, one time one time I went to get a tooth pulled out, and the doctor had the needle had to go in my upper, but like I could feel the needle, like he would go into my nose. So as he was sticking it in, I had my hand around his wrist, and I was pulling it the other way and telling him, "You're hurting me. You're hurting me."
don't touch? Don't touch. But I know, my husband has the same fear of the dentist. And so when I went, I'm like, come with me. Come with me. I was having teeth pulled. I think one on this side, one on both sides, usually how it goes for me anyway. And unfortunately, the chick was like her jaw was her hand was so on my face, and she was had her foot on the chair trying to, because it was broken to pieces, you know what I mean? So she's like, it looked awful, Doreen. It looked terrible. And it did not help or encourage him to go to the dentist.
Oh no. Years ago, when I had to get all four of my wisdom teeth pulled out because they were impacted,
Yeah.
and they put me under, uh, I swallowed so much blood while I was under. When I woke up, I was so nauseous and threw up. I looked like Jay Leno. You know how his face is?
Yeah.
I looked just like Jay Leno. Um, I noticed I had bruises all the way down into my chest over here, and I was like, well, what the fuck is that? Why do I have bruises in my chest? And all I could think about was that this son of a bitch, okay, had his knee in my chest while he was trying to yank out these friggin' wisdom teeth. And my face was bruised up. I mean, I looked horrible. So, like, mm, that's another.
That's the thing. They have to use the
Oh my God, I'm telling you, the bruises that I had on my chest, this man's knee he had his knee. I was asleep. How the hell would I know? But I'm telling you, he had his knee in my chest. I'm telling you, Jay Leno, that's exactly what I look like. I'll show you the pictures one day.
we're gonna dig those out, guys. Because as we go, I'm gonna continue to try different things. I try different things with my shorts. I'm just learning. So hopefully you guys are along for the ride with me, and maybe one of these days we can pull up Jimmy Dogs and show a picture of him. Lots of other channels do this stuff, guys. They're very fancy. I'm just actually learning the computer again, so you got to give me a little bit of.
So, Snake, what did you think of the picture of Jimmy's dirty dogs? We call them dirty water dogs. That's what we called them. Jimmy's dirty water dogs.
It's called medical gaslighting. And it's not kind of. It's a real deal. It's a real deal, sweetie. And excuse me, we can talk about that a different day, but it is a thing. We've talked about it plenty, haven't we, Dorene?
Yes, glad to hear. My granddaughter. Oh, glad to have my granddaughter for the weekend. Oh, that's cool. Aw.
I'm so glad. How old is she, Snake? It's so enjoyable. I can't wait till I can have Poppy over overnight.
Right?
Yeah. Joni asked him how she was. Excuse me, guys. I'm coughing.
She's cuddling right next to me, sleeping. Aw. How old is she? 4. Aw. That's a cute age, 4.
Excuse me.
Don't you think, Tiffany, that's a cute age? 4?
Oh, yeah. 4 is one of my favorite ages. Yeah. Yeah.
I got lucky. The dentist only bruised under my arm.
See, they use.
Well, what the hell was he doing under there?
That is a good question, Doreen. Was he holding you? Was he? I don't know, Joni. Tell me how that went down. Yeah. 4 is my favorite age. I used to teach preschool at the very beginning of my adulthood. I had actually taught in the summers. I had taught kindergarten age kids the little safety town. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but it's almost like a little town built, and it has stop signs and balls and different things, and you learn how to be safe. And so I started off doing that, and then I taught 4-year-olds. I taught pre-K, and that was so much fun. And I stayed with pre-K forever because that was my favorite age. Oh yeah, I know. Wouldn't that be nice?
Aw. Yeah.
That would be so nice. That would be so nice. Let's see. Ooh, my tummy. Joni had 2 wisdom
teeth pulled, and they rolled me on my side. Oh my gosh.
Were you knocked out, Joni? I don't remember when I had my. Well, I didn't have them all pulled at the same time. Snake. But
I hate the dentist. Yes.
This is the dentist haters club as well, apparently. unless you don't have an option. See, I don't have an option, and I don't know, Whitney, I don't know if she's still here, but, like, I wonder, do you have an option to do dental things? I know you have the fear of the dentist, so maybe you don't, and, I understand that too. I was just in so much pain. Uh, she was knocked out. So they
So they
rolled
took
it.
advantage of her.
Oh my God. Joni Dorene's gonna turn it into a whole rabbit hole. Yeah, I was knocked out with mine too. Oh, well. She's like, if these things are gonna be happening to me, I too will take advantage of the situation.
Then I finally got a hot young dentist.
She's like, if there's
I don't
gonna
want to
be
be knocked out. I want
yeah,
to look at you while you're doing it. I can take that pain now. I just got to look at you.
right? Oh, Joni, you're so cute.
I can make you
Very sick. Being
very
sick.
sick being so close to the brain. Oh yeah, it can make you very sick being so close to the brain. Yeah, I know. I fear that a lot. Actually, I do. I was told that all the bacteria and germs and stuff that when you infection, like when your teeth are rotted and stuff, can travel up into your brain. Yeah, I worry about that. I'm just waiting for the day.
Dorene. Let's put Dorene out. Oh, look, Joni. See, look, okay, just to playback. Joni, Joni got a young hot dentist, right? And then here's what Snake has to say. I wish I had a female dentist.
I know, right? Because those hands, those giant hands, they all have giant hands. Unless it just looks that way to you because you're scared. But it seems like they have enormous hands. I want to get in there now.
And Joni's like, most guys wish they had a female dentist. Maybe that's how I could. I don't know. And but the thing of it is I have to say, and maybe it's too the Sjogren's is shit for me, but like my mom, so afraid, right, to go to the dentist for all this time. And then she didn't really have any major problems. She really didn't. Like she just brushed her teeth every day and went
Well,
about. I mean, she did eventually have to go.
if I knew that I had no problems and I knew that I was just going for a cleaning or maybe I had one cavity and that needed to be drilled and filled, that's fine. But knowing all the things that they gotta yank and they gotta I need one of those things to like pop out the tooth and the root is there and oh yes, that's why I'm scared to go there. I don't know if I'll be fully knocked out. I don't know if I could be, and I don't know what the mother of pain I'll be in when I wake up.
You have seen me go through a lot of
Nope,
dental, Doreen.
something easy on the eyes.
Yeah, right? So cute. You guys crack me up. I have so much fun with you guys. I enjoy this little chat, and just because we can interact with everyone, and that's the thing that um is the best for me. Nope, don't care if they look like Brad Pitt. Don't want them anywhere near my mouth.
Yes.
No, Joni's like, I'm sorry. I had not had. So funny. You guys are so funny. You've been so enjoyable tonight. I've really loved it. I have really loved it.
I don't care if he looks like Brad Pitt. Don't near me. Go away.
Right, right. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you this.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm happy that I had it and I was able to give it to you.
You got that to me pretty quickly.
Yes.
And then I ran into him again and he sent me his email and I sent it off. So,
Nice. Everybody wants a picture of Jimmy dogs.
isn't it? It's great that you have one.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, his hot dogs were great. They really were. They were good. Homemade onions and
To a fault, probably sometimes. Dorene will literally say, go ahead,
to a
put your
fault.
cape.
Okay. To a fault.
She'll say, put it on, put your black cape on.
Mm-hmm.
And Jody,
Every time Tiffany has something, well, not bad, but something real, real that maybe somebody, don't want to hear. I always tell you, hey, now put your black cape on before you talk. Come on, get it on.
I know it's gonna be shit news.
Yes.
Shitty show. Joni said he did not look like Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt looked like her brother, and Joni lost her brother, as.
Anyway, Brad Pitt looks like my brother.
And she lost her brother, Joni.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So we will have her she's gonna come on and tell her story with me. I hope, Joni, you're gonna come and tell your story with me. We've already talked about it and Mischief. You said hot and Brad Pitt is hot to me, Joni. Mischief, is he hot now or was he hot when he was younger? Like in that what was the one? I want to say when a river something. I want to say when a river runs through it, but I don't know if that's right or not. And Joni says, yes, she will come and talk. Yeah, I think having Joni come and talk and tell her story, especially to our viewers. Lori, are you still here? Um, so see. Oh wait, see. Okay, Miss just says younger, and let's see, that's where I was younger, not now. He's too old for me now. Oh, here's a good question since the chat is filled with most ladies.
Women
Do
like
you
older men.
ladies like older men? Dora, you're going to be our first, clearly.
Well, yes, I think so now. My my husband was a little, maybe 2 years younger than me. Big deal. Boyfriend, same thing. Couple of years, big deal. But younger men are too immature. I can't deal with that. If I was to look for somebody now, it would have to be someone older. I need somebody who's grounded, who's mature, who knows what he wants. Like, no games. No, I don't need that. I had enough of that. I don't want to deal with that. So yeah, an older man now.
I was muted. I was like, yeah. Let's see. Snake's like, yes, but Winnie says Brad Pitt.
Huh?
I mean, Joni says Okay, you guys, I have MS. I have that problem of like where I'm reading something.
I thought you said Lisa said pregnant. That's what I thought you said. What?
I don't even remember. Um,
It depends on the guy.
Joni says Troy is a Brad Pitt. Troy. And let's see. Yeah, she says it depends on the guy. Snake says, "We're back." Okay, thanks for coming back. That's cute. Witness is like, oh my God, what I missed. Okay, we just asked the question because Snake said, this is where we got the question. Women like older men. And so I want to know from like the ladies in the chat, and even if you're married, okay, how about this? If you're married and you don't have an opinion, say like if your husband is older or younger, like older, younger, or same, right? If that would just be cool. Um and yeah, so Joni said well, Dorene said her whole thing of why her
I
both
said the guys that I were with, my husband, my boyfriend, they were just a couple of years, like maybe 2 years younger than me. And now I would prefer an older man because they're more mature and they know what they want and they'd have to be grounded, not play games. I don't go for the games. That's it.
yes, yes. Okay.
Oh,
Thanks, Joni, the movie Troy. I'm like, she's like, Troy is Brad Pitt, right? And I'm like, is Troy like the male version of a Karen? I don't, is there a male version of a Karen? A
isn't it?
male? Is that, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Is there a male name for a Karen? Because, some men can be, okay, so
I think their names are Myron.
who's Myron?
I think the male name version for a Karen is Myron.
Myron, like,
Yeah, you're a real Myron.
right?
You're a real Myron. Do you know that? You're a real Myron. Yeah, it's Myron.
Myron, like you're, yes, I like it. Oh, Joni. Okay, Mischief says, I used to fawn over Mel Gibson before he left his wife and showed us who he is. Yeah, anti-Semitic. Yeah, anti-Semitic. Paul Newman was gorgeous. Mind you, I have a crush on Kate Bush too. See? Can be all across the board.
Yeah.
You know what? And it's almost like what you're feeling at the time, right?
Yeah.
It's like I used to, and then now I'm not into, and then I'm with you there. Uh, and then Paul Newman, he was gorgeous, not necessarily my type. Um, and she has a crush on Kate Bush, so beautiful, right? How can you miss? Okay, I gotta go back up here. What did I miss? The movie Troy. Oh, Snake has a cougar.
Oh.
He is the cub at 55. Joni's like, enough of that. You have a bunch of us. So cute. And then okay, Ken's answer to the Karen question is Kevin.
disagree with you there. I really believe it's Myron.
Well, whatever the truth. Let's be honest, guys. Let's be real honest, okay?
Joni says, I am not saying.
But let's be real honest. Dorene is going to. It will be Kevin or what else did I hear? Cody,
Nothing.
chat. Well, I'm just saying. Whatever. It's always going to be Myron to Doreen from here forward. I guarantee. Somebody asked next time in chat if you remember. Ask Doreen, what is a male Karen? She'll tell you it's Myron.
Myron.
Okay, so Joni says she's not saying, but then she tells Karen, he's close. He must be close to the age. Yeah, Snake, you the right age for me. See, so she likes older guys. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all.
No.
Let's see. Whitney says, my ex-hubs was a bit younger than me. Most guys I've dated have been younger than me. The youngest was 10 years younger. I consider myself happily single.
Well, there you go.
Do you consider yourself happily single tonight?
What?
Do you consider yourself?
Oh, yes. Yes. I do consider myself happily single. Yes. Yeah. Happily, peacefully.
Oh, look at this. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Bubbles. Someone once said I was a gilf. Great grandma. I'd like to fuck you. She's like, ew. Well, yes, but it's also a little bit of a compliment. Oh, look at this. Then Whitney says, Keanu.
Kevin. Oh no, not Kevin.
Keanu Reeves for her can do no wrong. And I like him, dude. I'm with you. I'm really with you because especially through time. Now, he was not one of my favorites when I was young. I enjoyed him. Like, I liked his movies. I thought he was funny and stuff and talented, and like The Matrix was amazing and stuff like that. He was just never a hottie for me. But now as we get older, I am taking it a little more, I have to say.
Once a whole bunch of guys were in a car.
Go ahead.
And I was walking down the block, and these guys were in the car, and they were passing me. All I heard was, want fudge.
What fudge? Is that like offering candy to a little girl?
No, that's like saying you're fucking fat, and do you want some fucking fudge?
Well, Doreen, let's break this down. Let's break this down, guys. Okay, here's a perfect thing. We're breaking it down. We're breaking it down. On my baby birthday. Although it's not now, it's birthday party day. But anyway, you get told something so many times by people, right? You almost instantly translate anything into that. So that's the first thing you thought, was that.
Oh, I was only thinking that because they were young.
Okay. Okay, but bad story, good. Maybe they were like, driving by offering candy too.
Yeah.
So she's like, fuck that. They were not.
They won't offer me no candy. But I told them, fuck you, I'll give you some fucking fudge, you motherfucker.
No, I'll give you fudge.
Yeah.
Come back here. Oh, you crack me up. You crack me up. Uh, and then
And the thing about it is that yeah, I was wearing this nice mini skirt and stuff, and like I thought I looked so good walking down the block. I was like, yeah, me, I look so nice. And I got this fucking packed car passing by, want fudge.
that, but that's another thing. And look, that stayed with you all this time
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
because it
If
was
I think about it, I mean, like we're talking about now, like the age and stuff like that, and like
the age
dating.
of perception where it
Yes,
sits
yes.
at that age.
With
And
plenty
that,
others, baggage in
right.
my head. Yes,
Yeah.
that one was just a good pick. That was a doozy.
Yeah. Well, weird shit, like when, and it's hurtful. And hurtful things like that stick with you. They
Oh
really,
yeah,
when you already feel or question things. And that's why words matter.
yes.
That's why words matter. Let's see.
But shit like that don't bother me anymore. Ask me now
Oh,
if I want fudge. Ask me
yeah.
now if I want fudge.
That's
Yes,
right.
I fucking do. Where is it? You got it? You offered it. Now you go and get it. Buy it for me. I
Right.
want it.
It's Brook. Then the Brooklyn comes out. Listen, motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah.
Where's my fudge?
Where's the fudge, fucker? The nuttiness, fucker. Where's the
Yeah,
fudge,
you gotta show
fucker?
the little crazy. You gotta show the crazy in the eye to
Yeah.
get the fudge. You get, Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. You know who probably came up with it? People that work in customer service.
Yeah, I think it probably started in a fine, fancy restaurant. And some little bitch wasn't happy. Wasn't happy with the service. It wasn't happy. Had to ruin it. Had to ruin it.
I know.
Her name was Karen.
Yeah, right. One poor Karen set it off. I've known lovely Karens.
Yeah.
Okay. Ken is Snake's name. Shh. I shouldn't say that out loud. Am I gonna have to go edit that out? I don't think so. Look who showed up.
Peggy.
That's Dorene's department. That is all Dorene's department.
Yes, it's my department.
Look, they're talking about her being a gilf, and when he said "you too,"
Right. Did he think that would impress me?
she's like,
Ooh.
Did he think it would impress me? Ew. I know. People are gross. People are gross. Hey, Peggy.
Hi,
Hey.
Peggy.
Oh, it's perfectly okay. I have a good imagination. Yeah. Context. Yes. We're just talking about, what the question was, do you like people older or younger than you
In dating.
in dating? And my guy, he is 6 years younger than me.
He's a youngin'.
Yeah, he's not a youngin, but he is younger than me, and he is younger than me. in a lot of ways. But he's the sweetest soul, I swear. He really is.
Well, my dad's wife is 18 years younger than him, and they get along just fine.
Yeah, right.
What's the truth?
I know. I know. Snake says at Disney when a cast member says have a Disney, they mean go fuck yourself. Oh, good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, my guy is 6 years younger than me, and I got him when he was 23. And so,
You say it, Tiffany, like you ordered him.
well,
I got him.
I got him. Sometimes I'm like, listen, you're getting up there now, you know? You're not 23 anymore.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem.
That's what I tell him. I'm like, I might have to trade you in for a younger version, right? Like you getting older. And so yeah, I got him at 23. And the thing too is his I had a lot of exploration from just from the time I was 18 to 23, right? I had already been overseas. I had been in different relationships, different things like that. And and he had lived a much different life than I had. And so at 28 and 23, oh, good night, Mischief, honey.
Good
I'm so
night. I hope
tired.
you feel well.
Try to look presentable tomorrow for the expensive dinner party, so I must bid you a farewell. Good night. Love you all so much. Love you, sweetheart. Night, night, and have a good time tomorrow. No
Yeah.
matter how the hell you're getting there, you're getting there, girlfriend.
Yes.
So go and have a good time, sweetie. And send me a picture. I love that. I'll send you a picture from the party. Thanks for hanging. Yeah. I know it's a bitch. I know, when shit goes wrong, especially when you have something to do.
Especially when it's at the last minute.
Yeah. And you have something to do. Yeah. And you get a knot thrown in it. It's a pain in the ass. Because like we've been talking about, it's difficult a lot of times to get there, right? And so we don't need extra bumps in the road. We are the bump in the road.
Right.
Can't have any others. All right, let's see. You can still stream them at age 23. And now, like, I would really trade him in for a younger model. Right, Ken? Like you said, you can train him at 23. He's 40 something now. We good. Oh, he's really a sweetheart. Yes, Brian is my husband. He is my husband. Yeah. And oh, did I just say Brian like everybody knew who the hell I was talking about? Sorry, ladies and gent. Yeah, yeah, that's my husband and yes. It's marriage is a ride. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of bumps. It's good times, wonderful times. Uh, and yeah, but yeah. No. Well, no. When Brian and I got together, um, he was 23 and I think I was 28. Just kind of that's how the months fell. So, um, we're like 5 and 6 years apart, right? And so I was the second person he had ever been with. So, and I was older than, because his previous partner was the same age as him. I think that, do you know, this is a whole different topic, but like once Brian and I had been friends for a long time, and like nothing, no thought of anything, no nothing ever crossed our minds. And but the one thing I can still remember to this day is just the very moment I laid eyes on him and thinking like, "Oh, this guy's a cutie," right? Like, but that was it. That was it. So, and he can remember that moment too. And actually, he remembered what I was wearing, which was crazy. And we can get into that much later or later, you know what I mean? A different day. That whole story. But yeah, so no, I don't think so. But all I know is he should just love Tiffany. Yeah, just Tiffany. Whatever age I am. Oh, Peggy said, "Oh, gross. Gross." I know. Well, Tiff, that's so great. It's just a thing. And then, we found out that I know, Peggy. Um, uh, it was also, his mom went to the same school I went to and knew my uncle and knew it was just, there were a lot of like crisscrosses over time in relationships that we didn't have any clue about. And his mom was friends with my high school best friend's dad. Just so many weird things, that kind of coincide. Anyway, I think Doreen. Oh my God, we've been here for 2.5 hours. Can you believe that?
The chitty chat. The chitty chat.
We really did chitty chat it up.
Yeah.
And I said, let's try to keep tonight to an hour because, I got the baby's party tomorrow.
Doreen might remember the Arab
Arena on Fresh
Oh.
Pond Road.
I said the Arab.
I know. No. No. It says arena.
Because I know a lot of them.
No. I'm like, can you see? Can you not see? So
I see it now. Might remember the arena on Fresh Pond Road.
Oh, that's where he met his wife.
That's where you met your wife. Oh, okay.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Yes, witness serendipity. It was just a thing. That just was a thing. And continues to be a thing. The thing's in bed now. I don't know. I don't know if he knows how YouTube works. Like,
Snake, how many years have you been married? Or were married? Not sure if he's still married.
Yeah, he is married.
Okay.
He's got himself a cougar. I thought about being a cougar once. Where is my little light? Sorry, guys. He has answered. Why can't you see you can't see the chat in the back?
Wow, 34 years. That's a lot of years.
Uh, that's awesome. Yeah,
Well, I
right?
shouldn't say that's a lot of years because if everything went right with my first husband, I would have been 20, 30, 40, 50, 39 years?
Were you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, actually, November 25th, the anniversary.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is awesome. That's really awesome, Ken. He's known her for 36 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, uh, it's tough. Some, some people don't think maybe it's tough. And I don't know if it was tough because of, um, we between us, we have 3 kids. He has 2 kids, and I have one. So I think some of the blending of the family so young. Um, yeah, yeah. Ken says I learned to walk away, and I think that that's probably, uh, you know,
The most mature thing you could do.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, Peggy says a lot of changes to the weather in that time. Yeah, that's the thing. It is it is
Yeah.
yeah, it can. And so staying committed, and being committed can be difficult. And it's both of you have to, stay committed, especially through the tough times. I remember I had talked to this lady one time. I've told you this before, Doreen. But I have talked to this lady one time, and she had told me, and this was like, I think Brian and I had been dating for like 2 years. And this lady had told me she had been married for 3 years or 33 years. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so long. I'm like, how'd you stay married for 33 years? And she was like, I couldn't stand him for the first 11. And I think that I can kind of understand that a little better now. Can you, Doreen? Like, that first 11 is a lot of balancing,
Yes.
figuring out, and all of that. I'm not saying hate. I wouldn't use the word hate, but I can see the like balancing out, finding a good niche, and and at least for us, yeah. So let me see. Oh yeah, yeah. Whitney, yeah, Witness said earlier that she was happily single. And then, yeah, Snake says, I don't know what I would do without her. Yeah. And that's how,
That's
yeah,
that's beautiful. That really is.
yeah, yeah. And Peggy, too, is the proudly single, happily single. And that's something I say, too, uh, you know. And Joni says that your wife is very lucky, and I agree, because I think it is. It takes work for sure. Okay, and then Peggy asked if Brian had 3 kids, and the answer is no. No. Um, the answer is no. Brian has 2 kids, and I have my daughter. So between us, we have 3 kids. And so getting together and learning to balance that um, was difficult. And learning the balance of dealing with the the parents of the other children and just learning the whole balance. Blending a family is both an amazing thing and it's also a difficult thing. And so that will be a chat that we will talk about um down the road a little bit. And yeah, yeah. All right, let's see. Oh, yes. Yeah, Peggy P. Brian had his daughter when he was 17, and then his son at 20. 17. Yeah, about there. Something like that. I'd have to figure it out. But yeah, they were close. And and there is a reason for that as well. I'm not going to talk on that story until I know that that's okay. Um, I don't see that it wouldn't be. Um, you know, I mean, he usually expects me to just say whatever the hell, right? Anyway. Uh, Peggy said, I've had a lot of stepsisters and brothers, and the kids getting along is a whole other thing, too. Right, right. Luckily, we had known each other. That's how we knew each other. Our girls were, they met each other right when my daughter turned 1. So, like I was telling Coral um, today, you know, and I happen to remember the date, but I was like, you and Elena have met by now in Poppy's life. So the girls were already friends since they were babies. And I would watch Elena in different things like that. So, okay, ladies, I need to get some sleep. Yes, I think that we should probably call it a night. What do you think, Doreen?
Okay.
You want to talk about?
No, I'm good.
You got any questions? All
I
right, yeah,
just bid everybody a good night and hope everybody has a great weekend
great weekend.
coming and peace and love and spread love,
Peace and love.
spread the love.
Let's do some of these things real quick. Um, Here, this is the autoimmune page we talked about. I'll put the link in the description when I go back and update it. And then also my other YouTube page, which is just Tip 45 and the peeps. You may see Dorene around there. Dawn is over there. Joni is over there from time to time. So if you have Facebook, come check it out. And if you would like to email me, my email is justtip45@hotmail.com. And you can also, you can always reach Doreen through that as well. Um, Anything you send me for her will go directly to her that moment. And then go check out Joni Cummings' channel at Joni Cummings. And Joni, you want to throw, oh, wait, I do have your emails. Please hold momentarily. I'm going to try to do something funky, guys. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Let me see. Give me a chance. Oh, wait. Okay. I know. I'm going to throw up your emails here. I'm going to throw up my girl's emails. And then you can reach her at jonicummings@yahoo.com or jonicummings123457@gmail.com. And thank you very much, Joni, for modding tonight. Love you so much. And I appreciate everything that you do. And I appreciate you guys hanging out. So I will see you guys around. Have a fabulous rest of the weekend. Doreen, you peace out.
Like and share, please, and spread the love. And I love you all.
Spread the love.
And have a great weekend. And Snake, enjoy your little granddaughter over there with the weekend with her.
Yeah, most.
And I hope everybody just has a great, peaceful weekend.
Yeah. Me too. And as always, make good choices, guys.
Love you.
Yeah.
Love you.